What is up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel where I'm taking your mindset from a place of lack to a place of abundance. My name is Ian Quinn, and I just make YouTube videos trying to help people gain the mindset, gain the abilities, and gain the courage to go out and do what's best for them and their family and their association, let alone their country. But anyway, guys, I wanted to talk about resistance, but more or less, what's around the corner. You ever heard about the law of attraction? You're trying to attract these things in your life. You're trying to attract these circumstances in your life that would benefit you and benefit the people around you. It would make the world a lot better if you had this or had this freedom. And to be honest, we use the law of attraction every single day. But the fact of the matter is we don't really understand how the law of attraction works all the time. Because, just thinking about something and just visualizing something doesn't always, pan out to that coming into fruition. When we're visualizing and we're, thinking about something and we want to attract it, there has to have, multiple other things that need to be in balance. And life is all about polarity, but more or less, life is all about balance. Now, if you have ever tried to just visualize something and that's it, in this 3D, in this world, that doesn't necessarily work. Maybe if you're in a higher dimension, you might be able to think one thing and pop, just like that, it exists, it comes into fruition. But, our lives as we know it, that doesn't happen. And quite frankly, I'm kind of glad that that's the case, because if all our thoughts manifested instantly, it'd be a scary place. And that's only because we live in a very chaotic society, a very confused, more or less, society. And the fact of the matter is, majority of our thoughts are already programmed. We already think the same thoughts every single day. And more or less, 3 negative thoughts is equal to 1 positive thoughts. So if you had 30 or 40,000 thoughts a day, which you most likely do, 3,000 of those thoughts are probably just programmed, thinking, you're already doing it. But if some of those are negative, then that means that there are a lot less positive. So that's the thing, is we want to be on this upper hand of the positivity. Sorry for going on a little tangent, but realizing that the law of attraction is all about positive input. Therefore, you can have positive output. So without just visualization, work needs to be put into this law of attraction. You have to work for something. You have to change. And that's a huge philosophy that I have, is in order for you to take in the things that you truly desire, to have the circumstances that you really want, you as a person have to change. You as an individual and the mindset that you have to change. Therefore, you need to change your thoughts so you can change your mind. Therefore, if you're having negative thoughts that are intoxicating, they're over emphasizing the positive, they're diluting the positive, then we have an issue. You're probably not putting good output out. So if we can change this into a more positive input and a more positive output, results start to happen. Now, what I've learned with the law of attraction is God is very funny when He gives you things, or gives you tools, or even gives you circumstances. Like I said, life's all about balance. So in order for you to have a high, you have to have a low. And as things play out, it's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to always feel great. things could boil up to the surface and snap just like that. Catastrophic events could occur. But you have to realize that with catastrophic events start new beginnings. And these new beginnings are right around the corner when you're in the law of attraction. So for example, if you're trying to manifest something good, the fact of the matter is that if you want that thing, if you're thinking about, I need this, it's basically telling yourself that you don't have it. So if you were to get sidetracked by fear or negativity, that's when your manifestation's right around the corner. And I've seen this, I've heard this multiple times, is right when you think it's the last second, just like that. I know when I bought my Subaru, we had a week. I had prolonged this process, kept on telling my mom, the right car will come around the corner, and I'd driven multiple WRXs, multiple cars, testing out, just couldn't find the right one, and we're looking at a week before I move. And my mom was stressing, I was stressing, but I was like, everything will work out. And I drive this Subaru, and I'm like, this is it, this WRX, this is it. I want this car, I'm sold. Guess what? It doesn't have air conditioning. I'm moving to Arizona. That's not gonna work. And that was literally a week before I was supposed to move out. But let me tell you guys, when I heard that news that that Subaru was kind of out the door, and I was bummed and I was sad, I went home and I looked on Craigslist. Guess what? The Subaru from heaven raised down and was on Craigslist. And even better, my dad, told the lady, a little about me, and they actually connected really well. And that lady cut off a few grand. So we practically got the car for nothing. But if it weren't for me being so emotionally attached to that WRX and me so bummed out that it didn't have air conditioning, it was so much fun. It was so fast. But if I hadn't emotionally attached to that and have that break, then that car would have never came into my life the way that it did. It wouldn't have had to come so smoothly and so perfectly. So that's all I'm trying to say, guys, is the law of attraction is amazing, but there's a lot of things that go into the law of attractions, and it's more or less balance. If you want to start achieving great things in your life, find balance. Have your morals, have your principles, have your values, and find balance in your values and principles, and use those to find the right resources, to find the right input, to find all these right resources for you to put out the best possible output that you can. Because once you start doing that, then it just starts cycling and building momentum, and before you know it, you're living the lifestyle that you want. And looking back, it may have sucked, and you may have realized that there's a lot of hardship and there's a lot of difficult situations that had to been faced, but without all of those, you would never know it was right around the corner. So hopefully you guys found this video useful. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like these videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But other than that, I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll catch you later. Namaste.